What's up, guys? Another beautiful Aloha Friday. Headed out to Kapolei, TRXTR Open Mat. It's our favorite spot to hit on the Friday if we don't have class over at Concept. Got a cool bunch of people out there. Build a lot of friendships and stuff out there, so we really like hitting those TRXTR Open Mats. Oh, not me, because young small man is gonna go out and birthday party tonight. So I said, Dad, you're on your own. I said, all right, gotta go get it. So hit my friend Roger this week. Asked him if he would come out to the open mats. Kind of funny. I asked him, do you usually come out to Friday night open mats? He goes, oh, only if I want to get tapped out. But yeah, be the first time I get to row with him. Trying to get in rows with people that, you know, are a little closer to my age and closer to my size. Still trying to prep that, getting myself prepped for Masters. This week hit a milestone, got down under 135, so I'm pretty happy about that. Been kind of maintaining that, so hopefully still got about a little over a month out, so maybe try to lose a couple more pounds, maybe get down to a steady 132, maybe somewhere around there. I'm 100% guaranteed. That's off my mind. I don't need to worry about the weight. Yeah, that's kind of been weighing on my mind. Training, I'm not saying that I'm a fucking badass and I know everything, but training has been going good. Techniques, drilling, classes, so it's all been going pretty good. So I've been pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I'm not as worried as my weight, right? So the weight will definitely stop me from competing. The technique, if I don't have it down, well, I can still compete, right? So not that I want that to be, but you know, the weight is the bigger part, right? Last night, shout out to Mike at, we were calling it Kaizen Jiu-Jitsu, but it's Jiu-Jitsu Kaizen. So we hit it out there last night in Kailua. It's a little smaller gym. He told me they've only been open for a few months. I think a big portion of their students are from K-Team. Mike told me they used to be on K-Team, but they kind of started their own thing out there. So it was nice. It was a little smaller class. I think maybe there were 10 of us total. The space was a little bit smaller, but we all got to get the attention of Marcelo, yeah, which was pretty cool. Very attentive, try to help us out. We went over some elbow escapes, some variations, different positions, and some things to help you when you get stuck there. Yeah, so that was good. Then after the technique, we got in some rows. So he called out Cart first, so Cart got to row with him first. Marcelo said he usually only does 6 rows. I think he's still kind of recovering. He had some health issues previously, so still not pushing himself too hard. So he said normally does 2 rows, a rest. So then 3 sets of 2. Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to get in on one of those rows and feel what it's like to row with someone, former world champion. A lot of people call him one of the GOATs, it's definitely, I get wrecked by people all the time, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not anywhere near as a lot of people I roll with, but this guy was definitely different. I could feel the difference, right? Controlling. It's kind of funny because the very first, so when I rode with him, he pulled me into his guard. I posted on one of my arms, and he armbarred me in like 20 seconds. So I think after that, he kind of got a feel for where I was at. So he just kind of, I don't say played with me, but he kind of toyed me, let me do some stuff. It was a fun roll, right? I think he tapped me like a couple other times after that, but it's just that that experience of rolling with somebody at that level, right? But one of the things that I noticed, right, because I rode with another black belt, is that part of my game involves sleeve grips, right? And most people, they just let me grab it, right, and I play from there. But those guys, they would not let me hold on to their sleeve grips at all. I mean, they were fighting it. That was the biggest thing one of the biggest takeaways I had was that grip fighting for the sleeve control. Yeah, they did not let me control their sleeves, so I took that away with me, right? So when I'm on the other end, I gotta make sure that I fight for that and don't let people grab my sleeves and don't let them control me. Yeah, it's kind of obvious, but I mean, sometimes you don't think about some of those smaller points, right? You're so focused on the bigger things that sometimes the small points kind of evade you. Yeah, so just a little tip, and something that I'm gonna need to start focusing on a little bit more. So we got our 1-year anniversary potluck tomorrow for Concept Academy. It's gonna be out over at Alamona Beach. Can't believe that, yep, for me it's almost been a year training under Maya, and I can feel that, yeah, my jiu-jitsu has grown a lot. Yeah, I can feel it when I roll with different people. I just know that if I had not changed my path, I would not be where I'm at, and there's no way I would try to enter Masters. Just not where it's at, right? Getting smoked by lower belts, not even understanding simple concepts yet. But now that I have almost a year under my belt at Concept Academy, I feel a lot better about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still get smashed, and a lot of people, control me, and I have problems, but I have a different mindset now when I roll, and I kind of have different things that I'm trying to work on. Yeah, so I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I can be fully confident about what I'm doing against everybody I roll with, but I think that's the fun of jiu-jitsu, right? There's always somebody that's going to challenge you and push you to the next level. Yeah, I guess if you're good in Ryan, maybe not, but yeah, the likelihood that I'll ever get to that level is probably 0. So just keep pushing, guys. Don't get frustrated if you feel someone's dominating you. So one last point I want to close on, I heard this, listening to this podcast today, right, and it was something interesting that I never thought about, and he put it in a way that it's simple to break down, right? So when you're training with your partner, right, in a row, unless you're like, if you're competing, you're prepping for a comp, it's different, right? If you're a high-level athlete, it's different. But for us hobbyists, people that are just trying to get better, your role should be like a conversation and not an argument, right? And it kind of struck me like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, conversation. It's kind of what I tell people, right? It should be a back and forth, right? We both should be trying to, benefit from the encounter instead of one person just kind of yelling, like in an argument, right? One person's going to yell and force their beliefs on you, right? And then it's kind of hard. You don't get a lot out of that versus a conversation. You can share ideas. You can both benefit from it. Yeah. So just a simple thought for you guys. Starting off, trying to understand what you should be doing in rows and practice and stuff like that. Anyway, take care, guys. You guys all have an awesome weekend. Catch you guys on the next one. Till next one, us.